Well, today, as promised, I am going to be planting this San Pedro cactus. Where, I am not quite sure, but this is a fast-growing cacti. It's really a good-looking cacti, and it would be great for any desert or drought-tolerant garden. So, where am I going to plant it? I originally thought I might like it here in this area, but I'd have to move a few plants aside here. I don't know. It's a tough decision. Now, this cactus would prefer a little bit of afternoon shade so you can keep it from scorching. And it does like full sun to part sun. So that is going to be the trick, to find the exact spot for this cactus. Here is another spot I thought of, but I don't think it will receive enough sun. Plus, I already have quite a few things planted in this area. And these are crepe myrtles, which I'm not super crazy about. Yeah, it would have looked good here because I have a den window here, and from my kitchen you can see out that den window directly out to here, and I thought that would look nice, but there just is not enough sun and there's too much going on, so it's on to finding another spot. You know, I think I could plant them here along this side. My husband tends to put things here before we haul them away, but maybe the cacti would work better here. Down here is Aluaudia procera. Can't remember the name of that guy. Those I eventually might move out, but I think those San Pedro would work great here. Nothing in the way. I'm going to give it a shot, and if he's not crazy about it, I guess I can move him, so let's get digging. Alright, I checked it with the boss, and he is good with this location. And you can see that I shoved the rock aside, and what I need to do is soak this area with water, because there has been nothing planted in here for years. So the soil is rock hard. And I'm going to let this soak for a while and probably fill these holes up again. So before I get this planted in the ground, I want to get rid of most of the soil. I believe it is, it's kind of like peat moss, so it's not the best. So I'm going to see if I can separate this and get most of the soil off. Just pressing on the sides of the pot. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think they're coming apart. I think what I'm going to do is just take a knife and cut it right down the line here. All right, there we go. I'm going to leave some of this on, and I'm going to make sure I pot it up to approximately the same depth. Okay, we'll get them in the hole in a minute. All right, the water is soaked in, and you can see that this is definitely clay soil. So I'm going to amend it with some cactus and citrus soil. Yeah, that's clay. All right, so I'm going to add some of that into this hole. And I'm just going to mix it up with the native soil. And I don't need the hole too deep. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, if the soil wasn't damp, I would water this cacti, this San Pedro. But since it's damp, I'm going to wait about a week. There. That looks like it's going to be pretty good. Now, these can reach a height of 10 to 20 feet. They are fast growers. They can grow up to 1 to 2 feet per year. So that's pretty big. Yeah, I'm close to the soil level. I'm going to put a little more around the top. And if you were using a cutting, you would want to let it callous off the cutting part for 1 to 2 weeks until it's scabbed over, and then go ahead and plant it in dry soil, and then after that wait about 2 weeks before you water. And look straight. Okay, let me get the other one in. Okay, I've got a root down in here. Probably from the crepe myrtle. All right, that looks good. Put some natural soil back in. Mix it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. There. Okay, I think what I'm going to do first is mix some of this soil in with this stuff right here. Okay, so I'm just going to mix that up in here. If I put just pure cactus soil in here, it's not really a good idea because it'll just want to grow into that cactus soil and it won't spread out into the clay part. So that's why you want to mix the two together. Okay. I'm trying to break up any clumps that I see. That's a rock. All right. That is looking good. Pretty easy. Probably the most tricky part is getting them out of the pot without breaking them, but this turned out to be pretty easy. There, looks like it's been there a while. There's one important thing I got to mention. Well, actually, it's not that important, but it is important if you don't want to miss the blooms. These are night blooming cacti. So once you see a bloom on them, you'll want to, once the blooms start getting big, you'll want to check every night so that you do not miss it. All right, that is it for now. Don't forget to check back with me next time to see what I'm up to, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.